electronegativity difference more than 1.7. Wherever the electronegativity, it reduces to what? The table only. The table only. You got to remove 1.52, 2.53, 3.54. Right or not? The difference you take more than 1.7 till ionic bond. That's why we take work out the electron. If it is less than 1.7, then it will share, but it will keep close. If it is between 0.4 to 1.7, that is ionic, that is a polar covalent bond and non-polar covalent bond. These are not. What take home is, I think, hope it is something is understandable. So that way we are going. Okay. So now, okay, you understand this. Now we come back. That's why this is the thing you have to understand the joke. What is that joke? This fellow is telling dissolving. Yes. Beers are insoluble. Polar beers are soluble. Correct or not? Because polar bond is always soluble. If it is non-polar, it is not soluble. That you have to understand. Okay, you conquer in your mind. Once the bond is polar, means 0.4 to 1.7. Polar, we are saying solubility comes. Automatically solubility comes. So non-polar means no solubility. That is decided by bond characteristics. So what we are telling, bonding order, bonding characteristics we are reading. So what we are, that kinesthetic reading only, this is the objective that they have purchased this, how to do. And higher advanced workshops are there. What we have to understand, what we cannot understand by paper and pen, for especially for this organic chemistry, that you have to understand that. So this is your C, sodium. Sodium is used in oil, stored in oil or kerosene. That this is chlorine, highly reactive sodium, highly reactive chlorine. When joined as a salt, tasty, right? Tasty, very tasty. So why it reacts? The question is why chemical bond occurs? Because octet is not complete. Octet is not complete. They want to complete the octet. They want, by becoming NaCl, their octet is complete. The entire chemistry, what is happening? Octet is complete. After chemical bonding or chemical, in that octet completion, different bonds are getting generated, and different combination of property we are having, the salt we are having, because sodium vigorously reacting with the chlorine and becomes salt, sadhu bonded. So salt is sadhu only, correct or not? Chlorine you cannot touch, tongue will not be there. Wherever you are touching chlorine, the tongue hole will be there. That much will be reacting. Fluorine, if you are putting iron black, it will blast. It will 1 hour, it will suck all the iron on it. That much reactive than the sodium. Sodium only will burst the beaker, but fluorine will burst the iron also. Okay, that much all of them are reactive. All of them are highly reactive. So we are seeing. So we are recognizing this only. These electrons are making bonds. Completing the, so bonds we are making, suppose hydrogen we are taking, it comes to 3 dimensions. In this plane, it is linear line, right? HCl, hydrogen, it is linear. It is 2 dimensional. H2O, it is 2 dimensional. So now we are taking carbon. Carbon can make 4 bond. Carbon can make 4 bond, 4 valency. So I am making 4 gas. I am making carbon is 4 valency, so we are making 4, it is ready to join 4 bonds. How through? Why carbon is having 4 valency? Simply mnemonic wise you can talk. Chemistry wise you can understand why 4 valency, outermost cell 4 bonds. You see, now 3 dimensional. It is ready to bond with 4 follows. Ready to bond. Many number of possibilities there. Tetravalency. That is why organic compounds are million organic compounds are there because of tetravalency. One reason. One of the reason is tetravalency. Here anybody can be there. Keep on changing. Put another carbon can be there. Another carbon. That will another 3. This carbon another 3. Polymer. You can keep on generating polymer billion kilometers. Okay. You can make polymer. So now we will make simple methane. We will make simple methane. We will make hydrogen. One hydrogen. Another hydrogen. So simple methane we are making. So we have made methane. So we have made methane. You see, this is a tetrahedral geometry. One of the things you have to understand in 11th and 12th, this geometry of the molecule. Now geometry has come. This is linear molecule. Single one-dimensional molecule. This is two-dimensional molecule. This is two-dimensional molecule. You have to understand two-dimensional. Agreed or not, everybody? This is three-dimensional. Molecule has come all three-dimensional. You cannot contain in a plane. You cannot contain in a plane. This is coming in three-dimensional. It is coming three-dimensional. Nothing can be done. Because of this is three-dimensional, this is called alkanes. This all alkanes are combustible. Campfire, how you are putting your campfire you are the put. How will you put your that wood? You will put tetrahedral shape. Agreed or not? Tetrahedral shape. You will put tetrahedral shape. Why? Then only it will burn. You have to make some space and hava jana. Because of these molecules are tetrahedral, they are all combustible. They are all combustible. So immediately three-dimensional shape determines the property. Combustible. Methane is a natural gas. Butane we are having in the lighter. Propane, LPG stove we are having. Octane rating is the flight fuel. Octane rating. Okay, all combustible materials because of this three-dimensional structure easily it will burn. So bonding may be three-dimensional, two-dimensional, one-dimensional. That you have to visualize. Now why all alkanes are combustible? Because of tetrahedral structure. All alkenes, plastic, polythene, surf, everything, tire, all are polymers, planar. They are planar structure. They are plain. You can add them and make a kilometer length. Okay. So that way the shape, size, strength, these are the bonding. This bonding kind of static. You are realizing what is a tetrahedral. It can rotate like this. It can rotate like this. It can take the energy. It can Bermuda triangle. You know what is a Bermuda triangle? Flight falls. If a Bermuda triangle flight goes, it falls. Why it falls? You know, Bernoulli's principle fails. What is Bernoulli's principle? If what airflow is going normally wind you are having, you will send above higher velocity, bottom lower velocity. Where the lower velocity, higher the pressure. Where the higher the velocity, lower the pressure. So you will make such a way that flight is going. The flight is going. You will make here higher velocity. So lower pressure. You will make lower velocity, higher pressure. So higher pressure, lower pressure. It is lifted. It is floating. But this is applicable for air, where nitrogen oxygen is dominating. If the air is containing more methane, they are Bermuda methane producer. It will rotate like this. It will easily rotate like this. Like this it will rotate. It will rotate. Rotation is possible. You cannot send above and below. That will take the energy of blowing like this. So above also equal pressure, below also equal pressure. But there is a gravity that fellow pulls out. You will take out. No thrust, no this. Because of rotation is possible. Single bond rotation is possible. This you can visualize how the energy is there, how the rotation possible. If it is a triple bonded, nothing rotation is not possible. But the methane is free to rotate. Very happily, whatever given energy, it will rotate like this. Why I have to make high velocity? It will myself will rotate. Why I have to make above high velocity and lower velocity in the bottom. So this is the property. So bonding, three-dimensional structure. this rotational freedom, and the strength, the bond order, how the electron plays, this is only chemistry. Just physics, high potential, low potential, how electron flows, how energy is given, how the energy is dissipated energy, that is physics. How electron here makes bond, how electron, this is chemistry. All about electron only. You should understand that only. So this is simply approach, or you understand. Correct or not? That is the thing. The syllabus में है नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. You have to go, you have to compete with other fellows. You have to compete. So this is the what we are making is understandable by this method. 3 dimensional, 2 dimensional. How it determines the property of the molecule. That is understand. Combustible, addible, like that it adds. So how this so because of this water is bent molecule, because of lone pair. I will not much go. Time is run away. So this water molecule is bent. This water molecule is bent structure because of lone pair. What I will stop. This lone pair is represented by this. This is lone pair is represented by this. 2 lone pairs are there. That I will show to you about this understanding. Yes. Actually, thing is like this. Oxygen outermost में 6 electrons are there, na? 6 electrons are there, but it will make only 2 bonds. So 2 bonds it was made. 2 bonds it was made. 2 bonds. But the remaining 4 electrons will not make bond. They are called lone pairs. They are called one pair of band is called ghost. One pair is called ghost. You see? This is the water molecule. This is the electron geometry. Electron geometry is tetrahedral, like this, tetrahedral. But without a lone pair, actually काम में हमको क्या आएगा? Without lone pair. This is the molecule geometry. This is the electron geometry. This is not same. You have to understand clearly. Your 11th always we struggle with that only. You always struggle with that. What is the struggle? Geometry. You see, geometry and shape, only bonded pair. This is only bonded pair. This is only bonded pair. This is molecule geometry, molecule shape. This is electron geometry, electron shape. That we call normally as a geometry. That this shape of the molecule. This is geometry of the molecule. This is tetrahedral. This is bent. This is bent. That difference is to understand. With lone pair, different. Without lone pair. This is only molecule, agreed or not? Electron is ghost. But electron, what makes the electron to bend? This is CO2. No bending. It is linear. Because no lone pair is there. No lone pair for carbon will not have lone pair. It will not be. Because all 4 outermost electrons are involved in bonding. So no lone pair. Only 2 electrons are involved in bonding, so 2 lone pairs are there. With the 2 lone pair, this fellow will bend, beats. Lone pair beats. This is mnemonic, another mnemonic. Lone pair beats. That lone pair only makes the bend. That you have. With that I will stop. Much I will not tell. I will further. Because of this bend structure, what is happening? Because of this bend structure, ice is less denser than the water. Ice structure is water. Ice because of the bend state. Okay. You see ice structure. Ice floats now. You see, you have to see. This one water molecule you are seeing. One huge number of water molecules are there. You see, it is hexagonal packing. Ice is forming. Ice is forming. Ice is forming. Ice is getting formed. When you see. You see, what is it? It is not moving. It is moving. So it is high dense. It is a lot of space is there. So low dense, hollowness is there. Low dense. So from like curtain falling, ice will form. Curtain falling. It is a beautiful property of this bend state. That you have to strike in your mind. It has to strike. So because of this bent state, they will arrange hexagonally. When it forms ice, it will not move. Movement is restricted in solid. Agreed or not? In liquid, movement is possible. So how much density you see? Density, how much it is coming? So how much density is coming? You see hexagonal part. It is freezes. Freezes is hollowness you see. Here density you see. Higher density, it is lower density as a solid. So it floats. Because of density also decided by the bent structure of the water. Bent structure of the water. But who is bending this to lone pairs are bending it. So because of this ice is getting formed. It cannot move. Solid, low dense. Because a lot of gas are there. But the water is high dense. So what is happening? All aquatic animals, what is happening? Outside temperature is breezing. Outside temperature is breezing. Then what happens? Ice is getting formed from the top. You take ghee bottle, you see ghee bottle, or you take the oil bottle. The frozen one will be down, the liquid will be top. Because solid is higher density. That is normally we miss, but ice ka ulta. Because of ice ulta, because of this bent state from lone pair, what is happening? The breaching occurs from the top like a curtain. Because of that, what happens? Top ice formed. After some time, it will become bad conductor. Then it will not conduct. Bottom will be liquid only. All fishes are coming. If it is breaching from bottom, all will die. So this is nature. What a bent state, what it is providing. It helps all aquatic animals. Water is 70% is than the land. All the aquatic animals survive because of this polar nature, bent structure, and low density ice than the water. Because of that, it comes. It is curtain falls. Not ghee bottle you take. The frozen will be bottom. Ghee liquid bottle will be top. You take the oil, coconut oil. Frozen will be. So solid will be more dense than water ka ulta. And maximum density occurs at 4 degrees. So aquatic bond, the pond temperature will not go below 4 degrees. Because of all aquatic animals are survive. That is a beautiful thing in the because of this chemical bonding and bent structure. Agreed or not? Okay. That much only you have to do. I will see other molecules how you can see repeated. The high density. You understand high density. As a liquid randomly moving, high density. As a solid, particular place frozen. So simple hollowness is there. You are able to see. No, less number, same volume, less number of atoms, low density. So it floats. It is a beautiful structure of water because of lone pair and bent structure. Because of lone pair, this lone pair makes to bend, but the lone pair will not be visible. But the lone pair will not be visible for the microscope because electron cannot be caught. If somebody is telling I am photography electron, first thing what you have to do, you have to slap that person because electron cannot be photographed because entire physics is out. Electron position cannot be fixed. That is uncertainty principle. Not possible. Electron position cannot be fixed. So this will not come into picture. But electron only makes to bend. So molecular shape is this, but molecular geometry is tetrahedral. The geometry with the lone pair, shape without the lone pair, that you don't know. That your book they are comparing. That confusion don't have. So this is the way ice structure is there. That you all understand. These chemical reactions are slow. Molecular structure you see. Okay. So some other movie I will show you and I will stop. Yes. So this is No. Oh, I will tell. You see? Actually, hydrogen is added. Vanaspati. Vanaspati, hydrogen is added. Oil, vegetable oil, hydrogen if you are adding, it will become vanaspati. It's artificial ghee. Then hydrogen, what is hydrogen, you know, that is added. How it is slow, you see? And the organic reaction is slow only. Highest reaction is acid-basic reaction. How the molecules are getting added, how it is added, you have to visualize. So, you see water molecule, you see. It shared electron. It's a H2O, bent structure. Why it is bent? Why it is bent? Because of lone pair. Why it is bent? It has one electron, balance electron. These are these are not bonded. These are not bonded. This is lone pair. That lone pair makes to bend. That lone pair makes to bend. The two non-bonded pair makes to bend the structure. That makes to bend. That only how different molecules are. Shape of the molecule determined by the lone pair. Not you have to understand. So, but it will not come in photography. One lone pair is there, ammonia. Ammonia. So it is becoming pyramidal shape. Molecular geometry is pyramidal shape. Only one lone pair. Is the two lone pairs. Bend the shape. Shape is bent. That only you have seen. Bend the shape. Two lone pair. Two bond. So you see how it is there. How it is. It can rotate like this. Molecule of a molecule can rotate. This is CO2. You have constructed. This is two-dimensional, wrong dimension. They are staying in the same plane. It is not in the same plane. It is in two different planes. And HCl, cyanide, you see, poison. This is high poison. HCl. So that is how this is the molecular shape. Molecular shapes and this only we are doing. Okay. So how reactions are happening? You see this. It is not going. You see how it is going. This is another representation. It is growing. Some molecule is there. It is polar. Electron attract कर रहा है. Polar positive means electron is that side. Everybody is understanding how it is coming. So how that electron removes? They are making chloroform. Chloroform they are making. Especially this reaction is making chloroform. Before chloroform, what they will do? They will take glare and they will do delivery for baby. Now it is very easy to do. So